In an age of instant information, we often believe we know everything at the tap of a screen. But beneath the surface of quick Google searches lies a world of complexity, mystery, and extraordinary human stories waiting to be unraveled. This journey isn't just about facts. It's about understanding the intricate tapestry of human experience. Number 10. The Senator's Daughter. Lucy Hale was born in 1841 to Senator John Parker Hale, a U.S. Senator from New Hampshire, and a close friend of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. She grew up to be a beautiful young woman with many admirers. Among them was Robert Todd Lincoln, Abraham Lincoln's son. Lucy and Robert became great friends, and many, including their fathers, believed they would eventually marry. However, they remained just friends. In 1862, Lucy received a letter from a secret admirer hoping to court her. She soon began seeing this admirer, and their relationship grew. When Abraham Lincoln was inaugurated for his second term, Lucy even secured her admirer a ticket to the event. On April 14, 1865, Lucy was with Robert Todd Lincoln before leaving to meet the man she had been seeing. After meeting up, that man, a well-known actor, later left to attend a play at Ford's Theater. That night, he would become infamous. He was John Wilkes Booth, the man who assassinated President Abraham Lincoln. Number 9. Martin Bergen, a talented catcher with a tragic end. Martin Bergen was an American professional baseball player and one of the most skilled catchers of his time. From 1896 to 1899, he played 344 games with the Boston Beaneaters, a team that would later become the Atlanta Braves. Known for his exceptional defense, a 2001 Sports Illustrated article described him as a nimble fielder with a bullwhip arm who could snap the ball to second base without so much as moving his feet. Despite his talent, Bergen's career was overshadowed by severe mental health struggles. He became increasingly paranoid, believing that his teammates were trying to poison him. His erratic behavior led to physical altercations, and he was sometimes removed from games due to his unpredictable outbursts. His condition worsened after the death of his young son, Martin Jr., in 1899 from diphtheria. He also suffered from hallucinations, at times believing that people in the crowd were throwing knives at him. On January 19, 1900, Bergen appeared unusually cheerful when speaking with neighbors. However, shortly after they left, he murdered his wife, Hattie, their 2 children, Joseph and Florence, with an axe before taking his own life by cutting his throat with a straight razor. His father later discovered the horrific scene. Though Bergen's baseball skills were highly regarded, his tragic story remains one of the darkest moments in the sport's history. Number 8. COVID and unintended boom. When the COVID-19 pandemic began in late 2019, the world came to a standstill. With lockdowns in place, in-person interactions became nearly non-existent, forcing many industries to adapt. While video conferencing platforms like Zoom gained widespread use, another sector experienced an unprecedented boom: the online adult entertainment industry. OnlyFans, a subscription-based content platform, was originally launched in 2016, but it remained relatively obscure until the pandemic. As people became isolated at home, demand for online content surged, leading to explosive growth on the platform. More content creators joined and subscribers flocked to the site, making it one of the most financially successful platforms of its kind. To put this into perspective, by 2023, OnlyFans reported over $6.6 billion in gross revenue, a staggering figure for a platform that had only been around for 7 years. Additionally, in November 2024, OnlyFans ranked 34th among the most searched terms on Google, amassing approximately 16.6 million searches. It's safe to say that the pandemic didn't just alter our social lives, it also reshaped how people consume entertainment, all from the comfort of their own homes. Number 7. The Yakuza's unexpected humanity. The Japanese Yakuza are infamous for their heavily tattooed bodies and intimidating presence. Our perception of organized crime is often one-dimensional, focused solely on violence and rigid codes. The Yakuza's response to the 2011 Japanese earthquake, however, reveals a far more complex reality. When disaster struck, these traditionally feared organizations transformed into crucial humanitarian actors. They dispatched 25 trucks filled with essential supplies, diapers, food, flashlights, water, to devastated regions. One Yakuza member's statement encapsulates a profound humanitarian ethos. There are no Yakuza, ordinary citizens, or foreigners in Japan right now. We are all Japanese. We all need to help each other. This moment challenges our stereotypes. It demonstrates that humanity can emerge in the most unexpected places, transcending institutional boundaries during times of crisis. Number 6. Storing the future. Imagine storing all your photos, movies, and files, not on a hard drive, but on a tiny pane of glass. Microsoft's Project Silica is making this a reality, using lasers to etch complex 3D patterns into glass, capable of holding terabytes of data in a small square. These glass panes are practically indestructible, designed to withstand extreme heat, water, and even scratches, lasting thousands of years without losing a single byte. Number 5. Gate, synonymous with scandal. The Watergate scandal didn't just topple President Nixon. It also introduced a new go-to suffix for scandals. Since the 1972 break-in at the Democratic National Committee's headquarters in the Watergate complex, over 200 controversies have had -gate attached to their names. Take Pizzagate, not the conspiracy theory, but the 2004 incident where a slice of pizza was hurled at Manchester United manager Sir Alex Ferguson after Arsenal's defeat. Or Horsegate in 2013, when horse meat was discovered in products labeled as beef. And of course, Deflategate in 2015, when Tom Brady and the Patriots were accused of deflating footballs. Whether major or minor, adding -gate has become the standard way to brand a scandal. Number 4. The genetic identity enigma. Genetic identity used to seem straightforward. One person, one set of DNA. Karen Kingan's story shatters that simplistic understanding. When she needed a kidney transplant, genetic testing revealed a biological miracle. She was a human chimera. What exactly is a chimera? It occurs when two separate fertilized eggs merge extremely early in embryonic development. Instead of developing into fraternal twins, these embryos combine, creating a single individual with two distinct genetic profiles. In Karen's case, this meant her children's genetic tests revealed they weren't biologically related to her in the way traditional genetics would predict. This discovery raises profound philosophical and scientific questions. What truly defines biological identity? If our DNA can be this complex, how reliable are genetic tests for establishing familial relationships? It's a reminder that human biology is far more nuanced than our textbooks suggest. Number 3. The ecosystem of multiple personalities. Kim Noble's life is a testament to the extraordinary complexity of human consciousness. Diagnosed with dissociative identity disorder, DID, Noble doesn't just have multiple personalities, she has over 100 distinct identities, each with its own voice, perspective, and artistic style. DID typically emerges from severe childhood trauma, a psychological defense mechanism where the mind fragments to protect the core self. For Noble, this fragmentation manifests through art. Each personality creates works that reflect its unique emotional landscape, from abstract expressionism to surrealist scenes. Her art isn't just a personal journey, it's a profound exploration of human consciousness. Each painting becomes a window into a different psychological state, challenging our understanding of self, creativity, and mental resilience. Number 2. When desperation meets Breaking Bad, reality. Stephen W. Doran's story is a stark reminder of how personal crisis can lead to unimaginable choices. A Massachusetts state representative and math tutor, Doran was diagnosed with stage 3 melanoma, a potential death sentence. Eerily mirroring the plot of Breaking Bad, Doran transformed from an educator to a meth kingpin. When arrested in 2013, police discovered $50,000 in methamphetamine and $10,000 in cash. His narrative isn't just a crime story, it's a complex exploration of human survival instinct, desperation, and the thin line between moral choices. Number 1. Strange lights on the moon. For centuries, people have reported mysterious glowing lights on the moon, Today, these sightings are known as transient lunar phenomena, TLP, yet even with modern science, they remain an unsolved mystery. Records of these lights date back over 1,000 years. In 1178, 5 Canterbury monks described a flaming torch spewing fire and sparks from the moon's surface. In the 1700s, astronomer Sir William Herschel observed glowing red patches, suspecting volcanic activity. Since the 1960s, scientists have studied this phenomenon more closely. With over 300 modern observations and more than 2,200 recorded sightings, the true cause of TLP remains unknown. These stories remind us that reality is infinitely more complex, surprising, and nuanced than our daily experiences suggest. Each fact is a doorway to deeper understanding, an invitation to look beyond the obvious, to question our assumptions, and to marvel at the extraordinary complexity of human experience. Thanks for watching. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Until next time, remain curious.